Hey guys, it's me, and I know you guys have been waiting for this video because we're finally getting into the Rebel Park characters, and I'm super excited as well. This week is gonna be Emmy Presley, and I know I've been not slacking, but I've been working on Emmy. So what I was gonna say about that was that I was originally gonna put all the characters into like one video, but that didn't really work out. So I'm gonna just release a character a week. So this week's gonna be Emmy, next week's gonna be Devon, and then the week after that, and so forth. But yeah, also disclaimer, I am doing character chains for each of the characters. So those of you who don't know what a character chain is, it's basically going through the character's history, their interpretations of the world, motivation, behavior, and their boundary. So let's get into it. So unlike Mason, who can't control his face, Emmy cannot control her mouth. This girl's mouth, she moves at a mile per second. She does not stop. She does it. It's a whole thing. Like, I don't know what's in her mind, but it's like a hamster on wheels. Emmy is the kid that teachers would make like sit in the back of class all the time. She did have really good grades. Well, in a few of her classes. The only reason she was slacking was because the material was just boring to her. So she didn't find it interesting. She's not going to try to she doesn't want to work on it. Like, why would she want to work on something that's boring and not worth any of her time? Something funny about Emmy, so she grew up on conspiracy theories and those scary 3 a.m. videos. That was her thing. Her favorite YouTuber is Lauren Z-Side, and she watches Sam and Colby nowadays. She was born in California before moving at 3 down to northern Arkansas, and she grew up from there. And yeah, that's kind of her history for starters. She is a band kid. She loves the guitar. That's her instrument. She is obsessed with rock, mainly rock pop music. I'm not gonna say actual rock music. Her favorite singer, pop singer, is Olivia Rodrigo, and she loves Avril Lavigne, and I love that for her because I think it fits. But yeah, so her interpretations for the world, she thinks everything is connected. She's very much not spiritually, I guess, but more of if this pillow falls over, and then a second pillow falls over, and then the whole bookshelf falls over, somehow that's connected. I know it makes no sense, but it makes sense to her, and that's kind of how she sees it. She's not dumb, but she will entertain any idea, and it's mainly just because she wants something interesting to happen. It's not so much of the fact that she actually believes in it. It's more of just oh, okay, something crazy is going on? Yeah, let's go check it out. And when Mason and Jane eventually tell her about the backspace, it's oh. Or when they name it the backspace, it's oh, okay, this is gonna be super fun. She is never quiet. Even if she's not talking, she's sneezing, coughing, or hiccuping. It is impossible to get her to shut up. And it's not a bad thing, because you can't control physical anatomy, but it's also if they're trying to be quiet and hide from something, she's over here sneezing and coughing, and it's what do you do? You're just there, and you're about to die. So good luck with her. A few things just to note about Emmy, just little things I added to her. She loves red. It's her favorite color. She has red accessories. Her guitar is red. She has red bracelets, red notebooks. She even has a pair of red Converse, which is what I'm drawing her with. She has a red phone case. She loves cherries. They're her favorite food. She doesn't eat anything but cherries at this point. She loves Coca-Cola, but she will only drink it if it's really cold. And she only drinks it from those classic 80s bottles. I don't know why. I thought it was hilarious to add. I just think she would do it. Her backpack smells vaguely like cherries, old paper, and that band room smell, but it actually smells good. It's not bad. It's more of her own personal smell. She keeps cherry flavored things in her backpack. She has cherry flavored chapstick, lip gloss. She even has cherry flavored bubblegum. It's she loves cherry so much. She never stopped, but weirdly enough, she doesn't drink out of a cup or a can. It has to be out of one of those old school 80s glass bottles, which I think is actually pretty interesting because she always says that it has a different taste, which I could agree with because I've drinking out of one of those before, and I highly agree. She sucks at texting. She's terrible at it. You're either left looking at a three dot bubble, or you actually get a text message, and it's just a bunch of jumbled letters, and you don't know what she's talking about. The only person who actually knows what she's saying through text is probably Mason, and that's only because they talk so much over the phone because no one else is really on their phone as much as those two. Don't know why. It's just how that works. She doodles on every piece of paper she owns. Every paper, there's drawing on it. Her handwriting gets progressively worse the more she writes. She has 12 unfinished notebooks. And she's one of those people, you know how, like, you always, like, write on the right page or, like, draw on the right page and always skip the left page? Well, she always skips the right page and draws on the left page. And she's not left-handed, so it's just weird watching her draw or write on the left page. Meanwhile, everyone else uses the right. She loses guitar picks all the time. Like, she constantly gets new guitar picks. So, like, no one actually gets her that for, like, her birthday or for Christmas because she always loses them. So it's like, what's the point of getting her that? The one she does have, though, is from Vicky. And she keeps that like it's gold mine. Like, it's hers. But the only reason she hasn't lost it is because it's a necklace. She sings while doing literally anything, which, like, who doesn't? That's so relatable. I sing all the time. So that's not weird to me. Maybe to you guys that might be weird now, but, like, whatever. She knows the lyrics to songs she doesn't even particularly like, which, like, makes sense because, like, you know, if it plays so much, why not just know the lyrics? She laughs at her own jokes. She will defend laughing at her own jokes at any cost. She's extremely stubborn when she thinks someone is being treated unfairly, but, like, she's also just stubborn in general. I mean, I think we know that from her childhood. She'll argue with an adult twice her age without realizing she's doing it. So, like, she can be saying something that she doesn't inherently think is, like, you know, mean to say, but then, like, the adult is like, okay, honey, you need to back off. And she's like, oh, that was mean. And she doesn't stop. She's just kind of, like, there. That's Emmy. She's supposed to be, like, not the fun character, but I based her off of Emily from Class of '09 and a lot of Robin Buckley, but mainly just for her talking fast. Everything else is pretty much, I think, pretty original, I would think. And I really enjoyed, like, designing her. She's actually really fun to draw because I have, like, the little, like, cartoony design that you guys saw in, like, the voice claim video, and then, like, I have this one right that you're seeing here, which is a bit more realistic to, like, my actual art style, which is also the other one too, but this one's more of like this is more fun for me to draw in, and it was fun bringing, like, the little chibi cartoon design to, like, a bigger, more detailed version of her. But yeah, I thought this was really fun. Stay tuned for next week because I will be doing Devon, that's gonna be a train wreck, but we're gonna see where we get. So, thank you guys so much for your support in, like, all of this. I know you guys probably haven't outright said, like, oh, we support you, but you know what I mean. Like, thank you guys for the 70 subscribers, which I'm through the moon happy with. Like, I was so happy with it. You guys are all subscribed to me now. And you guys love Rebel Park as much as I do, hopefully. I'm super excited to get this out. And to start animating. I've actually started some of the script, which has been kind of hell, but, you know, life's life. So what am I going to do? I'm going to try to be as on as I can with the whole posting, like, through the school year now. It might get a little rocky in certain areas, but I will try my best. And thank you guys so much for your love and support. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye.